Alright, in this video I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how the normal engine sounds should be for the Ford Maverick EcoBoost. And I'm going to go ahead and start it up here in just a moment. Alright, so that will be interesting for me to hear on microphone as well. But there are a variety of sounds that I'm going to be pointing out here in just a little while. So, with that, I'm going to turn on the air conditioning. Alright, so you might have heard some different speeds of the fan. I tried turning it on to all three settings, the low, medium, and high setting. And by the way, this is kind of fun getting used to now that I have my new Sennheiser microphone. I have to remember I need to look toward the camera a little bit instead of just looking at the microphone. But I'll get used to it. I'm enjoying it. As far as I can tell, it's a great microphone so far, and the reviews are good. But that's beside the point at the moment. All right, let's go ahead and get this microphone handy. By the way, if you ever do this, just be very, very careful not to let any kind of microphone cable or cord get down near the belts. I got the cord a little bit closer than I wanted to that time, but just be aware, be careful. Alright, so the engine is going at a little bit slower speed now, slower idle. And this is what it sounds like near the pulleys and so forth near the alternator. Okay, now also keep in mind there is a high pressure direct injection fuel pump. That's going to be approximately in this area from what I understand. So again, these are all normal sounds of an EcoBoost engine. EcoBoost, gotta love it. So you're going to be hearing everything from the internals of the engine to a certain extent, like the valves, for example, or valve springs, potentially, to the high pressure fuel injector pump. That was a mouthful. To, of course, the belts and pulleys, alternator, and so forth. All right, now my next step is to go ahead and let you hear what it sounds like for the exhaust. So I'm going to go ahead and take the camera and everything over to the rear of the vehicle. And I had a coworker tell me that my truck was so quiet, she thought that it must be electric. And wow, it is very quiet back here. So I'm going to hold this really close to the exhaust with the truck idling. Now, I don't want the microphone to get too hot or anything like that, but let's go ahead and see how it sounds here. All right, that's what it sounds like with the microphone approximately 10 inches away from the exhaust, the tip of the exhaust. And this microphone is designed to work at its best when it's approximately 10 inches away from the mouth of a person speaking. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what this would sound like. All right, well, thank you everyone for taking a look with me today and getting an idea of how a Ford Maverick EcoBoost should sound in normal conditions. For the last little bit here, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.